Wow, I haven't spoken to 300 plus people since ever. So I'm terrified, but what a blessing to be able to be part of this conference. And what a privilege and honor it is to be sharing the stage with two of the most incredible, inspirational, and hardworking individuals that I know. They are my parents, so I am biased, but can we just, once again, give them a well-deserved round of applause.
Thank you, Shene. Go, Lydia.
Shene, if we can ask you a question, I will do the first one. How did you get into real estate?
Okay, so firstly, I wrote my speech perfectly, but speaking it is a different ball game, so please bear with me. Growing up, my parents were deeply involved in the real estate industry, and I never thought that I'd ever be following in their footsteps. In fact, I had absolutely no idea what their job was. The only thing I knew is if they told me they were going to write an offer, dinner would most definitely be late. My path to real estate wasn't straightforward. I worked overseas as an au pair straight out of school. I started studying food science thereafter, but left after a year. At one point, I dreamed of becoming a wildlife vet and spent 3 months camping in the bush, tracking wild animals in the Pilanesberg National Park. During that time, I also learned how to handle a rifle. A skill I've thankfully never needed, but one that taught me focus and composure under pressure, like now. In 2021, I started a business by selling rusks from a wholesaler. This sparked my interest in digital marketing and design, eventually leading me to specialize in creating brand identities for small businesses. Little did I know that these skills would later give me a competitive edge in real estate. Real estate was never part of the plan, until one day where I had to step in for my mom to do a viewing. I took the clients through a home, and that appointment was my first step into the real estate industry.
Thank you, Shene.
And Shene, on that point, having no past clients, no experience, no database to talk of, people telling you too young, as I said, how did you actually manage to become successful in a short period of time like this?
So I didn't start with listings or mandates. I started by working with buyers. I spent time listening to their needs, understanding their preferences, and taking them to view properties listed by other agents. Along the way, I met many agents and began building relationships within the real estate industry. Knowing that as a young and an inexperienced agent, I wouldn't easily get mandates from sellers. I approached agents and asked if I could market their listings on social media. Many agreed, and this strategy helped me bring in more leads. Over time, this consistent marketing not only brought me more buyers, but also attracted my first ever seller leads. One seller turned into another, and through social media, I started securing mandates of my own. Today, I have successfully helped sellers sell their properties, and I continue to grow my business with both buyers and sellers.
Thank you, Shene. Now, of course, from my side, being the techie one, were there any specific tools or strategies that actually helped you along the way as well?
Yes, so EXP has many tools that you can choose from, but one of the most valuable tools in my journey was EXP's Flow marketing platform. With a digital background, I recognized the power of social media, and Flow helped me create targeted campaigns that positioned me as a professional agent despite my age. Another key resource was EXP's extensive agent network. By connecting with agents locally and globally, I gained referrals, collaborated on deals, and expanded my reach. But beyond the technology, EXP's culture of collaboration, mentorship, and training was what truly accelerated my growth. Being part of the EXP community, where collaboration comes naturally, has allowed me to connect with agents even from other agencies. I'm excited to share that I'm currently closing a deal in Camps Bay with an agent from Remax. Collaboration over competition. Reflecting on this transaction with my mom, we realized how clearly God's hand was in this process. The client buying the property was referred to me, and we traced it back to a simple act of kindness towards a tenant. It's once again a reminder that God is always present. We just need to pause and notice. I know some of you might be thinking, but she's only 23, what can I learn from her? Well, in my 2 years of being in the real estate industry, it's this: do it afraid. Standing here right now, I am petrified. I felt the same way driving to show clients luxury properties in Camps Bay. I am not a luxury agent, and I did not feel that I belonged there, but I did it anyway. I did it afraid. The truth is, God will open doors for you, but it's up to you to recognize the opportunity and grab it with both hands. Your success isn't about your age or your experience. It's about your courage, your creativity, and your willingness to step out, even when you are scared.
Shene, thank you so very, very much. I'd just like to say, so Shene's story just shows what is possible when you develop good personal relationships, as she does, when you embrace the right strategies and tools, and when you collaborate rather than compete. And I want to say, Shene, as your father as well, we learn from you every day. And we love you dearly. Oh, that's it.
Shene, well done.